What's up, guys? Back in with Late Night Shots, episode 31. And today, here with us, we have two-time Georgia State champion, number two heavyweight in the country, Chase Horne.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you, man?
Can't complain. Keep playing. Been grinding out here.
Yeah. How are things looking right now, just like where you're at practice-wise?
Man, I feel awesome. I think it's the best I've ever felt. I'm getting bigger, stronger. I feel like my conditioning's up. All my attacks are coming nicely. So I'm feeling pretty good.
What are you weighing in at right now?
I weigh in anywhere from like 235 to 240. I'm trying to get around 245, but I don't want to force it. So
yeah, that's about average.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that people want to hear about is your upcoming match at who's number one. You're number two now. Keontae Hamilton's number one. It's going to be you guys. It's probably the biggest match you've had in a while.
Yeah, for sure.
As many who's number one matches for heavyweight since Seth Neville's actually. So
for sure. Yeah. I'm super pumped, man. It's going to be crazy. I think it's just be something I'm looking forward to for a while. Just because everyone wants to go to who's number one. It's such a cool event, and I don't know. It's something I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to get out there, score some points.
Yeah. I mean, already you've seen this on Flo's post, but obviously Keontae is going to be a high favorite going to this match.
Right. Yeah.
Most people are just going to straight up count you out, but I've learned to do that. So, going into this match, what's kind of like your thought process going into it? Just like give them everything I have because I got really nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't looked at it too much, but I think everyone is kind of thinking Keontae's the favorite. So, like you said, I really don't have anything to lose, but I'm going out there and score some points. That's gonna be my main thing. Just keep attacking, and just let it fly.
Yeah. So who's number one's folk style, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be folk style this year because they didn't have any of the Fargo or anything. So
yeah. So you're decently experienced in freestyle.
Yeah. I started about 3 years ago. Yeah. I think I went to Fargo, got third last year. So.
Yeah. Going into this match, Keontae's he's going to be a good amount taller than you as far as I've seen.
Yeah.
A little bit leaner build, extremely quick on his feet, and extremely talented. How do you see yourself going up against that?
So one thing, I haven't really watched too much film, but some of my coaches have, and he's been working with me with some stuff. So, I'm trying to be clean on my finishes. So, he's so long, with his hips back and maybe can initiate scrambles from stuff. So I want to be really clean with my finishes, keep my hips in so he can't, lean and, get catch angles and stuff like that. Yeah. And another thing, I've heard he's pretty good with tilts and stuff on top. So, not giving my wrist up easy, stuff like that.
Yeah. Another interesting point, I think you might know this, you might not, but a lot of people were talking. There was pretty much a debate whether the who's number one match between you and Keontae or Jimmy and Keontae. Jimmy was obviously a guy who wasn't ranked going into his freshman year.
Yeah.
Ended up winning the state title, put him in the rankings, Again, another sort of like Keontae guy, but he's going to be a lot quicker on his finishes, a lot more. He's athletic, not as much as Keontae. Obviously, not going to be probably not as strong as you, but
Right.
So, I think the first thing I looked at is how would a match between you and Jimmy Mullen go?
Yeah,
pretty evenly matched to me.
Yeah, dude, I haven't seen Jimmy in a while, but he's obviously jumped levels, but I think he, like you said, he was like the 13th seed coming into state, and he won that. And in New Jersey State as a freshman, that's insane.
Yeah, it's never happened before.
Yeah, dude, he's a beast. But I'm sure we'll wrestle down the line somewhere. Yeah. It's bound to happen.
I think the most ever state titles won as a heavyweight is 3 by Jimmy Lawson. If you know who that is.
Yeah, so he could break that. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it would be. But if PJ, we talked about, if PJ goes up to heavyweight, it could be a whole different ball game right there.
Dude, heck yeah, that'd be a crazy match. PJ's a beast.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anybody really at 220 who can challenge PJ up to this point. It's more of whether you can make the weight class or not.
Right. Yeah, I think Yeah, I think that's kind of PJ's weight. I think he's ranked number 3 right now, 220.
Yeah. I also remember he told me a little bit, like, didn't you used to be, like, super big also?
Yeah, so 8th grade year, I was like 230, 240, 8th grade, and then, ninth and 10th grade, I wrestled 220. So, I mean, I've lost weight since my, 8th grade year, but now I kind of put it back on because I really didn't see the point in me staying at 220 if I'm gonna be a heavyweight, in college. So.
Yeah. But you just felt like your weight shifted a lot better, as you're going through high school.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think that's the biggest thing you see with a lot of guys coming out of middle school. Like, guys that are good at, like, the upper weight classes in middle school are going to, like, once they, like, their body starts to mature more, they become, like, elite level athletes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was never really, I wasn't really a muscular kid. In 8th grade, I was, just kind of chubby. I was like, no, I need to get a lot stronger before I need to compete with these heavyweights. So, I decided, I was like, man, I should just, cut 10, 20 pounds and just wrestle 220 for the next 2 years. So that's what I ended up doing.
All right. So, you won 2 state titles already in Georgia. You're going to be going for your 3rd senior year. It's going to be a huge feat either way. But coming out of middle school, did you have, like, a lot of hype on you? Or?
Yeah, in Georgia, at least, I think everyone kind of knew, a little bit about me. But I think I was, Flo came out with their first big board when I was in 8th grade. I think it went to 50. I think I was like number 50 on the big board. So, I think, I had a little bit of eyes on me, but I wouldn't say I really started getting a lot of eyes on me until last year at Super 32 when I made the finals of that.
Yeah. And who did you end up losing to?
Braxton Amos.
Well.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Braxton's insane.
Yeah,
He's really
I think Braxton's being talked about as a guy who could potentially be a 4-time national champ,
Yeah, for sure. Especially at 197.
Yeah. Especially with, like, the inconsistency of the weight class last year.
Yeah, right.
As a Pat Bruckner going to do this year.
Yeah, and Brucky's out this year.
Yeah, he's at Michigan now.
Yeah. So that's gonna be definitely fun to see how he does in that.
I think
Ferrari.
Yeah. But what'd you say?
I said I'm sure Ferrari be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Unless he goes up to heavyweight, I don't know though.
Yeah. I mean, AJ Ferrari.
Yeah.
The dude's gonna be a beast of an athlete, no matter which weight class he goes.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably the strongest high school kid I've ever seen.
Dude, yeah, all those videos he has lifting.
Yeah, Braxton, right?
Yeah.
Him and AJ are, like, craziest I've ever seen in high school.
Dude, yeah, heck yeah. Braxton's so strong, dude. He was just pushing me around the mat. I was like, golly.
I think one of the craziest matches I've seen was Braxton Mike Soul versus Nash.
Versus who?
Nash hot matchup.
Oh, Nash Hutmucker?
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that match. Where's that at?
I think it was somewhere. It was like a bunch of scrolling to find.
Yeah.
He got attacked.
Who did?
Braxton got attacked.
Braxton got tagged?
He got thrown for 4.
Dang, dude. Braxton, he's another one, dude. He's so strong.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to him. He was like, Nash tore my shoulder when we did that.
Golly, dude. Yeah, he's dude. You follow Braxton on Instagram?
Oh yeah, I did. He follows me back.
Yeah, dude. He lifts some insane weight, dude.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever really posted about that though.
Yeah.
Like, he always looked kind of small to me compared to other guys.
Yeah.
But just, like, I think, like, the technical prowess there, and, like, he's obviously a smart wrestler, like, not giving up in high school, so that could be a deciding factor of him in college.
Where's he headed, Braxton?
He's going to Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be huge. Him having Trent Hilgert practice with the entire time.
Dude, heck yeah, and Copus is coming down there too.
Oh yeah, he is. That's gonna suck for him, honestly. Having to back up Trent for 2 years, but.
Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe he'll redshirt freshman year. So he'll be a junior this year, right? Trent.
Trent's gonna be a junior.
Trent's gonna be a junior, yeah. So maybe he'll only miss 1 year.
I think it's fine.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's if
yeah.
Braxton doesn't go up to heavyweight.
Yeah, I think Braxton was saying it's gonna be nice Evan, so
I mean, yeah,
maybe
it all
yeah,
depends.
maybe it'll work out.
Especially coming down from 220.
Yeah, yeah.
I think something people aren't talking about is like I kind of had like this theory in my head. So Mason Paris never really used his red shirt, right?
Right,
He has an Olympic red shirt. If Pat Bruckey's going to Michigan, right?
right.
We see Bruckey going up to heavyweight and Paris redshirting.
Oh snap!
That's something I didn't
Because
think about.
who's their 97 right now? Michigan's.
Something Striga. I think Jackson.
Oh,
Yeah,
so that's now you're thinking, bro. That'd
yeah.
be
I
insane.
was thinking about a bunch of things. I kind of didn't want to sound stupid because you probably checked out a couple other episodes, just like seeing them throw
Yeah,
my.
yeah,
I wasn't there that one day, but the guy who normally is here with me, he did this one with Pat Bruckey, right? And I was just
yeah,
listening to it to make sure like everything's fine. He didn't curse at all in it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Pat Bruckey was saying we could definitely see him at heavyweight next year if
Dude,
something happens. He's cutting a lot of weight. Kind of looked
yeah,
sluggish at 97 this year, so could be huge.
yeah, dude. Bucky's just huge. Dude. He has to have the biggest biceps in college wrestling.
I remember he was saying his numbers, like he had like a bunch of injuries and stuff to his shoulder. He was saying
Yeah,
in high school he benched 405.
bro, that's insane.
That's crazy because I just hit my 315 bench, but like that's insane. Just think about it.
Yeah, dude, that is crazy.
So what are your lifting numbers looking like? Just out of
Yeah,
curiosity.
I'm not very good lifter, I guess. But so my squat's probably somewhere around 350, 360. My bench is probably around 290 ish,
Mhm.
and my cleans probably a little under 250, probably about 245.
Yeah. You don't do
But
deadlifts at all.
I don't. What'd you say?
You don't do deadlifts at all, or like
Not. I don't do them. I never max on them. I just kind of throw them in the workout.
yeah, I got
But yeah, I do like CrossFit stuff, so it's kind of more lightweight, like high volume, like more focused on cardio.
yeah. I remember we just I did my first college wrestling workout on Wednesday, and it was awful.
Dude, yeah, how'd that go? What did I do?
Not very. It was like it doesn't seem like a lot, but it was like the first thing was like 10 yards in back bear crawl. Second thing was 10 burpees. Third thing was like 10 medicine ball slams against the wall each side.
Yeah,
Next thing was 10 push-ups, 10 inverted rows, and 10 step-ups on like a 3-foot box.
yeah,
Kettlebells each leg, and it was like 4 rounds.
yeah. I bet after it started adding up, dude. I bet it was pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Like I was cruising through fine the first couple rounds, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
outside, but that's like my body's done. It was
yeah,
hundreds, but like it was awful.
dude. That's how CrossFit is a lot of times. Like, man, I can breeze through this and like come out hot first round. Like, bro, no.
Yeah. I remember I used to watch a couple things like the CrossFit Games, like just because I was bored.
Yeah, yeah,
I see a lot of those guys just like overhead squatting like 400 pounds.
yeah. Dude, they can. Those things. Those dudes are like freaking insane.
Yeah, no, it's like the level of athletic ability with strength that they have is crazy.
Yeah, for someone to be that strong and also have that good of cardio, like just that balance, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like have you ever seen the what's it called the handstand push-ups with like the pirouettes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Those are probably the craziest ones I've seen. I remember one that they had them doing clapping handstand push-ups.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, damn.
Those just freaks.
Yeah. Do you have like any hobbies like outside of wrestling at all? Or?
Yeah, yeah. So my main hobby is probably spike ball. I play it all the time.
Yeah.
I play spike ball and I play a little bit of poker. That's probably my two hobbies.
Do you do that at all as like your wrestling warm up and practice or?
Yeah, I'll toss it out there every once in a while. and play with some of the team.
Is it kind of like at the point where like you're the captain, you kind of just like dictate the whole warm up?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's kind of that point. Yeah, I kind of warm the guys up, and then coach just kind of take over.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. So, coming out of middle school, like you said, you're ranked like at the bottom of the big board, but like you're still
Right.
so that's pretty good. Are there any like who were like the notable guys that are like above you, if you
That
remember?
were above me. I remember Noah was ahead of me. Pettigrew. There wasn't many heavyweights on there because we're middle school. Most people were kind of smaller than we're getting. So I think Noah Pettigrew was ahead of me. There's a kid named Braden Crocker. He beat me a few times. He's from PA. I haven't really seen much of him in a while. And then Colby Franklin was ahead of me. He beat me my 8th and 9th grade year. And at Fargo. That was probably the biggest people I can think of.
Yeah. I mean, that's not that many, but like that's just like upper weight guys.
Right.
Just weight class, yeah. And I think Noah's probably the best out of all of them right now.
Yeah. Well, Colby actually beat Noah this past year.
Is he at 220 or heavyweight?
He was at Colby was at 220 this year. I think he beat Noah twice this year, but I think he bumped down to 95.
I got you.
After this
year. I know what you're talking about, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
So you're a two-time state champ. So your freshman year, you said you cut about 15, 20 pounds. It's not really a cut, just like But like, what was that really like? Just like your high school, you obviously wrestled varsity, but
yeah. So I mean, it wasn't too much of an issue. Like big guys, it's pretty easy to lose some weight. So I lost a little bit and I kept it off. But Georgia State's it's 7 classifications, so it's not like whoa, you just won Georgia State. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal. But I think if we had just one classification, it'd be really cool because we have some studs. We have some studs in Georgia, but 7 classifications kind of water it down. So, but I think the kid I had in the finals was pretty good. His name was Jackson Flipwitz. He's playing football somewhere right now, but he was pretty good. I think I ended up beating him like 10-2 or something like that in the finals.
You won your freshman year?
Yeah, I won.
All right, I got you. Wait, you're gonna be a senior, right?
I'm a junior.
All right, that's what's confusing me.
Yeah.
Because on the sheet it said you were gonna be a senior, so it's kind of
I'm a junior this year. Yeah.
So Keontae's gonna be a senior. Like after that, you're pretty much the top dog.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it's gonna be you. Hayden Koba's gonna be gone.
Yeah, Koba's be gone. Colton Drury.
Yeah. Colton Drury is a big name. Nobody really likes to talk about that.
Yeah. Colton. Yeah, he's had a good performance for sure last year.
I think.
For sure. So I think me, the Jimmy Mullen.
I think you guys are only 2 really young guys on that list.
Yeah, that's the only people I can think of.
So you won state as a freshman. You majored to get in the finals.
Yeah,
it's a huge confidence booster. Did the thought of going heavyweight really come into your mind?
For me, I kind of like we had a pretty good heavyweight. He was a 2-time state champ. He's wrestling at Life University. It's a NAIA school, so he was always pretty good. And there was no way he was going to cut down to 220. But it was best for the team if I wrestled 220 and not have one of us out of the lineup. So I got stayed at 220 and it wasn't like it was just terrible for me to stay at 220, but I just kind of kept the weight down and everything. So it wasn't too bad.
So you had a pretty good practice partner.
Yeah, he was really good, and our 95 pounder was a state champ too. So I was in pretty good shape.
You came from like a really stacked high school.
Yeah, for Georgia, our upper weights were really good. For a town in the middle of nowhere in Georgia. So, and then on the weekends I got to train with Noah when he was in Georgia, before he moved to Blair. Yeah, before he moved to Blair.
So he's just down there right now.
Yeah, he came back around March or so, and he's been down ever since.
Yeah. So he's pretty much just doing everything remote now.
Yeah, I'm not sure when he heads back to Blair, but I think November or something like that.
Yeah, I think we're one of the only schools that really opened in August for college. So there's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's not much going on. You got to wear masks like everywhere. So.
Are y'all doing in seat? Are y'all doing in seat or online?
You can do both, but I'm in my dorm right now. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, so I know. Yeah, I got on campus like August 12th. I think we're probably one of the first schools to ever move in.
Yeah, gotcha.
I think we have like maybe 5,000 people on campus with only like 9 cases. I think you're doing better than
us. Not too bad. Yeah. How often do they test y'all?
Oh, they don't.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
It's like these frats are active like all weekend. They definitely have a bunch of cases, but then like they're probably smart enough to hide it.
Right. Yeah.
If you think about it, like as like an athlete, nothing's gonna happen to you if you get COVID.
Yeah.
Like, you might not even notice. Like, I'm assuming half the people in this building probably already had it.
Yeah, for sure. That thing spreads like wildfire.
Yeah, but like the mortality rate's not as high as people make it seem.
Yeah. It's not very high. It's like less than 2% or something like that.
It's basically the flu, if even not as bad, but
yeah,
it's just like to gas up everything. So
yeah, right, yeah.
So coming into your sophomore year, you're probably ranked number 1 in the state, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Was anybody really close to you at that point?
In the state, not really. I think I wrestled a few state champs from other divisions, and I tech both of them. And the kid in the finals head to a D2 school. I think it's in Coker, something like that.
Yeah.
But he's had there. I think I beat him 12-0 in the finals. But
so yeah, it was get the tech fall. So
yeah, didn't quite get the tech, but
I mean, he went all 6 minutes, so good for him. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so nothing really, like no too crazy matches in like your actual regular season, your freshman and sophomore year. But then I saw you wrestled Hayden Kopass. Yeah, I think it was Fargo.
Sir, I do what?
Was that Fargo?
It was at Grand River Rumble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wrestled him there. I think it was 4-0.
You beat him 4-0?
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
Dude, he's huge. So it was a summer tournament, and there wasn't a weight allowance, or there wasn't a cutoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he weighed in at like 310.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, he weighed in at 310. I think I weighed in at like 240.
Yeah, I think one of the craziest things I've seen. Nash's obviously.
Hutbucker?
Yeah. So for his 4th state title, this dude was cutting from like 330.
Yeah.
It's not even like he was like a fat 330. Like he looked good at 330.
Yeah, dude, he's huge.
The kid he wrestled, I think Nick Casperson, who's coming to like South Dakota State.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
I do not.
He's a 197 in college. He ended up wrestling heavyweight for that tournament.
Yeah.
And just seeing him versus Nash in the final was like the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
He was like,
dude, yeah, Hutbucker's a beast. Isn't he? He's playing football now, right?
Yeah, Nebraska. He's not making weight anymore, I don't think.
Yeah. He's probably huge.
Yeah, I think the craziest thing I've ever seen him do is like like when you're sitting on a box, you stand up and you box jump.
Yeah.
So he's doing that. It said weight at 310, so that's what he was weighing. 50-pound dumbbells in each hand and did that up to like a 36-inch box.
Dude, he's explosive for sure. I remember watching his Fargo final.
Where he just hung the kid like 10 times.
Yeah, he blasted up with him like off the stage. I was like, golly, dude.
And then the kid he wrestled, got a couple takedowns though. I mean.
Yeah.
I think the biggest holdback for him is like he wasn't the most technical. He kind of just relied on bullying.
Yeah, just straight bullying. Yeah, for sure.
But honestly, I think he might have gotten away with it a little bit in college too.
Yeah.
at that point, like how strong he is.
Dude, he's insane. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure for sure.
Like some of these guys you see in college, like Mason Paris, obviously,
Yeah.
Trent Hooker, Gable, like they're a lot stronger than you think. I remember
Yeah.
I talked to Trent Hooker on this. I'm like, this dude got some massive legs. So I'm like, just out of curiosity, like how much you squat? This dude says 700.
Oh my, dude! I didn't know it was that much. That's insane. I wonder how much Gable could squat.
I doubt it's as much as him, but Gable also has like the athletic ability.
Yeah.
Because I know Hooker used to practice with Adam Kuhn all throughout high school.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, cause he was from Michigan, right?
Yeah, he's from Lake Fenn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I did an episode with him like a while back.
Mm. Dude, 700 squat. That's insane.
It's like it was like a normal squat too. I know Mason Paris hit like a safety bar squat for 700. You know how
Dude,
like, a safety bar feels heavy like when you just start, but then when you get
yeah.
through with it, it feels a lot easier.
That's still crazy.
Just thinking about it is just insane.
Yeah.
Because I know the highest I've ever hit is 455.
Yeah. That's still heavy, dude.
Like I'm not that strong. I just rely on doing some BS and matches to win.
Yeah.
Like I remember, I ended up losing to the number 4 kid in the state in the county semifinals. Choked in the wrestle back, got pinned
Yeah.
ran me to a lat drop after a by 220. It was like the worst match of my life.
Yeah.
And then I'm wrestling a kid who upset like the 5 seed on the first day. It's 1-1 with like 10 seconds left. And then I ankle pick him on the edge for like 2 points.
Dude, that's awesome.
It was the most awkward match. Like nobody was watching it. The coolest move of my life.
Yeah.
Like, you're just looking around for like everybody's approval and just nobody's watching you.
Nobody's watching. That's funny.
Like I beat, I would have beaten the kid that made the finals too. So I mean,
Yeah.
really whatever it is. Yeah. So what other guys like do you practice with like in general?
Yeah. So I practice with Noah whenever he's down, and in our room we have a lot of state champs. You know, people that can push me. One guy named Zeke Taylor. He's going to life.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a 2-time state champ. He's real good.
Is that where a lot of people go? Like,
and then yeah, people in state. I think last year we had 3 Super 32 All-Americans. You know, it's not too bad for a little club in Georgia. Yeah.
You know, Lakeview, right? That's where you said he went.
Yeah.
Is that like a lot of people go there? Because I know they're pretty famous for green singlets.
Yeah, the life, dude. They had a huge recruiting class this year. Like a lot of people. It was insane.
Is it mainly because like you know how like there aren't really any D1 schools like in like Central, like
yeah,
in Florida?
Yeah, there's I don't think there's a D1 school in Georgia, Florida, Alabama.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think Mizzou got lucky because they're in the
Yeah.
Because I know the whole SEC canceled wrestling because of the whole Title IX thing that went on a while.
Yeah.
It kind of just sucks, honestly. Like it would be cool to see like Alabama wrestle.
Yeah. Or Georgia wrestling team. That'd be really cool.
Like the sport's growing at a high pace. I think this whole COVID thing held us back like more than anything because like how many people like actually watch wrestling, you know, compared to football.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
being like a high contact sport, it's like it just kind of pushes those questions like the barriers and everything and how many cash because of that. But like otherwise, like the sport's growing crazy fast.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely growing. Especially girls wrestling. That thing's growing. It's growing crazy.
Yeah, I remember. I remember one of the girls. She wrestled. She was like a U23 or something. She went to, and like everybody's just not paying any attention during the tournament finals when like they're announcing names. I'm just dude. And they say they're announcing the girls thing. Everybody's like, all right, whatever, yeah. And they say U23, and everybody was like, hold up. And then we watched her tech pin the defending state champ in the first period. It was the
Dang,
craziest thing I've ever seen. She grabbed like
that is crazy.
collar tie with an underhook and she just clinched that and just flipped her.
Dude, that's insane.
She was like a
Yo, let me get a charger real quick.
all right, you're good. I got
Yo, let me
you.
get a charger real quick. Stop. Not bad. My phone's.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got you.
All right.
Does what's it called? Is girls wrestling a thing in Georgia yet or no?
Yeah, we were actually the first. I think we're the first state to have a girls' state championship.
That's dope.
Yeah, we have some pretty good girls in Georgia.
I think I might get a lot of crap for saying this, but like I remember in South Carolina or something, a girl
Yeah.
won the championship at 106.
Yeah. I think.
I think the media wanted to portray them like, oh, girls compete with guys and a bunch of stuff like that. You know, just
Yeah.
you want to say. But you know, like I'm all for that. But
Yeah.
like I've matured to the point where like I don't find like any of this stuff like people making fun of that like kind of funny. It just kind of sounds kind of stupid to a point.
Yeah.
It's literally just a bunch of guys saying like imagine being the guy that plays second in that weight class. Like
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, people just talking the shit about South Carolina at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That would kind of suck. Just like you're a state champion, just have that invalidated by the entire thing off that.
Yeah, exactly. South Carolina is kind of I can't think of the last time they had a good kid come out of there.
I mean, there's probably somebody. I don't
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's a few studs, but I can't think of like, any guys.
And that's why I think heavyweight has to be like the craziest weight class. Like, you know, like all these private schools you can't like recruit heavyweights. You know, you can't.
Right.
So like you see the number one guy in national matcher coming out of South Dakota, just out of nowhere. Like who comes
Yeah.
out of South Dakota? Like nobody. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
The only thing like, even North Dakota is known for is Fargo.
Yeah. Exactly. And being cold.
Yeah, you just see this big man come out of there. It's just like,
Yeah.
what's happening? And
Yeah.
then,
Was he?
Yeah.
He was a 4-timer, right?
Yeah, he was a 4-timer. I think he's undefeated there.
Dang, that's crazy.
He was like filling 285 as a freshman. Like
Yeah, he's a big boy.
that's just crazy. Like how he's gonna do in football is like gonna be insane to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we'll get more into depth about the who's number one match. You know, I think probably this might be the biggest match you're ever gonna wrestle in high school.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Next year also, you know, but
Do what?
unless you wrestle in something next year with Flo or something.
Yeah, for sure. I think. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do something like that next year too. But yeah, I think it's probably the biggest, or maybe Super 32 finals against Braxton. I'm sure that got a lot of eyeballs, but I'm sure there's probably the most people watching at once. But yeah, for sure.
What was the score of your match with Braxton?
I think it ended up being 8-2, something like that. Yeah,
Pretty good.
I mean,
you're a
he
sophomore.
beat him out like twice.
Yeah.
Do what?
You were a sophomore, right, going into that?
Yeah, I was a sophomore.
He was a senior. Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, so
Appreciate it. Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's probably the smoothest person I've ever wrestled. He's so smooth.
You know, just getting your opinion on this. Do you have a Flow subscription?
Yeah.
You do. So, you probably saw Beat the Streets.
Yeah.
Did you buy the Rockfin thing for the Penn State
For
event?
the Knitted Lion? Yeah, we already had an account, but yeah, we watched the.
Yeah. So, you know, obviously they're introducing like more heavyweight matches than you've really ever seen. So
Yeah.
you enjoy watching like heavyweight wrestling because you know like these are the guys who you want to be like compete
Yeah,
against.
for sure. I watch Gable stuff. I watch Gable stuff and Gwiz stuff like all the time when I'm bored.
You know who Don Bradley is?
Yeah, for sure.
His blast double was insane.
For sure. He said Gable with it a few times.
Yeah, I remember. Do you follow my TikTok at all or no?
Do what?
You follow my
I'll check it
TikTok?
out. No, I don't think so.
Nah, I'll send it to you after. But I
All
remember
right.
the video, like Dom's kind of like reaching his hands like this, and Gable does like the normal thing and just swats them right. Look,
Yeah.
basically all Dom does is run forward at him and just blast all of them.
Dude, they've had some pretty pretty good matches.
Yeah, they have. I think he's probably going to be the guy a lot of people are overlooking, right? Because I
Yeah, for sure.
pretty much has an automatic bid to the finals against Snyder with Bo dropping down to 86. But like people
Right.
say that Gable, he's either going to have Don Bradley or Greg Kirkland in his way.
Tony Nelson.
Yeah, if Nelson's still competing, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, that'll be a fun wait for sure. And maybe Kassar if he's back.
yeah, but you also have to realize Kassar in freestyle is like.
Yeah, that's true. There was a Dom just kind of. Dom was kind of handling him right before he got hurt.
I don't think Gable and Kassar have wrestled in freestyle though. I know
No.
Gable and Bradley did, and that's when Kassar messed up his shoulder again.
Yeah, and Dom was up like 7-0 or 7-1.
I think it was 7-2. Kassar did have like a nice like lefty high crotch. He scored on that. That's like one of the smoothest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, for sure. And then I think Dom just get like a bunch of step outs.
You know, I did another episode with Dom. Basically, what he was saying is like, since Kassar's a lefty, he's going to be a left leg lead most of the time, right?
Right.
He's going to look for like that righty rush into post double.
Right.
So, but he said whenever he sees the left leg lead on a guy he knows he's stronger than, basically all he did was just reach at the left leg and go blast double. And on like all he was getting was step outs. And then you probably saw the next one was like a monster double, just threw him like right into the floor.
Yeah.
And then I remember Kassar shot like the last time, like before he got injured, he was like shooting like his left shoulder, like a righty high crotch.
Yeah.
He just got squashed and the shoulder got messed up.
Yeah, I saw it. And then Dom got up and said, "Let's grow man strength."
Yeah, I know. He was talking pushing piles though.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. You know, he might have said that at the wrong time, but like.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't know he was hurt, but.
No, I think he knew, but he was like talking to the CP because like he picked Kassar over him.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite part about the match because Dom's a guy I talk to like regularly, you know.
Yeah.
And it's it's cool having a guy of that caliber.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
It's more not just like me being a fan; it's like me trying to get like actual information out of him, which is
right. Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
So yeah, and I think Adam Coon's guy you still can't count out, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
One body lock and then.
Yeah, exactly.
Against anybody in the country, like even Nick Wzdowski.
Yeah, for sure. His body lock is lethal. I think guys are kind of scouting that out now.
Yeah, I think we kind of found the cheat code to that. Just go drag right there.
Yeah. And I think Gable started whenever he dug that under, Gable started going thumb down and sweep to the opposite side. I think he hit that 2 or 3 times. Yeah. It was so beautiful when he did it.
Yeah, but you also have to realize, Coon's gonna make adjustments too there. So
yeah, exactly.
Like, I remember he got one which could have been pinned if that was in bounds. Outside tripped him right to his back.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And I was thinking that was gonna be 4 because they didn't blow the whistle, but I think they ended up giving him 1.
But like if you're running them out of bounds, I think as long as you initiate like the trip before you get out of bounds, it might be 4. But
yeah, for sure.
That sucks. I would like to see that because like obviously Coon teched him the year before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so. I think Gwiz, has to be the staple at heavyweight right now until proven otherwise.
For sure. Yeah, Gwiz is – dude, what Gwiz did to – you see Gwiz and Adam Coon's match in Final X 2 years back, I think? Dude, that match was – dude, Gwiz looked amazing.
Yeah. It was literally just singles to head wheels the entire time.
Yeah. And his match against Gable, he was just a little. You can see there was a little bit more that veteran to him. He got a little bit more
Yeah.
I guess he wrestled a little bit smarter than Gable did.
I think the one thing about that match may be that Gwiz might be the one guy that can stand up physically with Adam Coon and also
Yeah, right.
take advantage. Because you saw Gable get beat up like a little bit physically, but
Right.
otherwise Gable obviously had the advantage. So it was like a weird matchup for Gwiz.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so what's it called? Going back to the events we were talking about, what did you think of Gable versus Trent Hooker?
Dude, I guess I was expecting Gable to win, like win solidly. I guess I was thinking attack, but I was not expecting that. That was just you see that double like he transitioned to the lace.
That was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I was just like, oh gosh, you just give him extra two for that. That was filthy.
Yeah, I think the one thing that people forget about both of them is like anytime they wrestle is going to be a high flying match, right?
Yeah,
Hilger is not going to be the guy who's going to stall. He's going to give you good attacks on. But
right.
what people also forget is like Gable's best aspect of his game is the re-tag game.
Yeah, for sure.
The more you're feeding into that.
Yeah, exactly. Trent's a kind of a high volume shooter. That kind of feeds into Gable.
But like the craziest part about that match is like that could very well be a national final right there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like, I could definitely say Hilger beat Mason Paris and Tony Cassio be awesome.
Yeah,
Guys,
I think so. He's definitely on that level.
We've been over this. I'm not the biggest fan of Mason Paris. He doesn't like me.
For real?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I posted a lot of crap about him after he got picked.
Yeah.
Dude, Matt Stuntz was a dick about that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
People picking Trent Hilger over him. He posted a video of him taking Trent Hilger's head and just smashing him to the ground.
Yeah.
It was funny. You know who Matt Stuntz was, right?
Yeah. Well,
Michigan State.
Michigan State. Yeah.
One of the biggest dudes you'll ever see. I remember he wrestled Mason Paris and he hit the splits for over like a minute.
Dang. Yeah. I've always that's always a name like I've heard, but I haven't gotten to watch much of his stuff.
What's it called? You guys are in the Pac-12, right?
We're ACC.
ACC. So you know who Demetrius Thomas is.
Yeah.
What do you think about him? Like, do you think he would have made an All-American this year?
He's just like a physically he's like a freak, man. He's so strong. I didn't get to watch much of his stuff, but yeah, he's talented for sure. I think everybody was just really loaded last year, but I think he definitely would be fighting for a spot for sure.
So a little background on that. He beat Jordan Wood 16-10.
Oh, dang, really? I didn't even know that. But
one clip I posted a while ago, it was like he just went like he was going like a bunch of fakes and then just blew right through him for a double.
Dude, that's crazy. Jordan Wood, he just beat Nick Neville's, right?
Yeah, that match was very interesting too.
That match was pretty cool. Didn't what happened? Jordan Wood had like two or three laces there at the end to win.
Yeah, you know how like when you both have each other's ankles.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. And you got two rolls and then just kind of chilled there for like the last 5 seconds.
Yeah. I think I remember that.
Yeah. The craziest part about that match is like you know how it was like a low pace match starting off with.
Yeah, right.
And then it kind of just transitioned like in the last 20 seconds just kind of got weird.
Yeah, it did. It was cool. I think Nick kind of got like he was in pretty good position to score, and they just kind of like he's like, man, I'm up by 4. I'm like, I'm just gonna chill here, or I think he was up by 4.
Yeah, because Neville's controlled the majority of the match.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to that exchange, and he was like, okay, if I give up 2, I'm still fine here.
Yeah, I'm still chilling. Yeah.
And then the lace got even tighter, and like you give him another 2, like oh, now we're in trouble.
Right. Yeah.
Now I think the most important matchup, Greg Kirkfleet versus Yusuf Amida.
Oh yeah, dude, Greg looked outstanding. He looked really good.
Before you say anything about the match, like before watching the match, you obviously have a favorite. You obviously have a pick for what's going to happen. Like, what was your pick?
Right. I think I was thinking Kirkfleet to win, but I wasn't sure if I was thinking of Tech, but I kind of expected him to control the match. But I wasn't expecting it to be a first period Tech like that.
Yeah. I think for me, I picked 6'2" Kirkley, right? Because
Yeah,
Kirk's like obviously way more athletic than Amita.
right.
Like, they're also like the same build. They're both not afraid to go upper body. I was like, this
Yeah,
could be a really high scoring match. And like if you saw the one exchange where Kirk just like goes quick snap, and then you already see him on the ankle like quarter second,
yeah,
later. And then his finishes are so smooth. That's
right. Yeah, yeah, for sure. He was super smooth, man. I think he had a double leg too, didn't he?
yeah, it was like a low double though.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
on a
He's
guy that long, and you're able to get to his legs that fast, like while you're like the same height too. It's just impressive.
yeah, dude. Because he's super tall, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like I think he's probably about 6'3", 6'4", maybe.
Yeah.
I think he's
He gets down low like that. That's crazy.
the thing is like he's able to finish so clean though, because I remember him and Braxton wrestled, right? And Braxton was up like 8-0, and then it ended up as a 9-12 match.
Oh yeah, I think if at Fargo.
This was at 195 though, so it was like a while
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah. They're younger. Yeah, I think I remember that.
Did you ever see the video of like Kirk versus Jordan Wood at U23?
No, I never got to watch it, but I know Kirk won, right?
Yeah, he basically lat dropped him right to his back. It was like
Dang,
Jordan came out like a body lock after Kirk shot, starts squeezing him. Looked like Kirk's about to go right to his back. Pops his hips at the end, just flips him over.
dang, they pin him there.
Have you seen like this dude's lifting videos ever?
Those what?
Kirk's lifting videos.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen a little bit of it.
Benches like four something. It's insane.
Yeah, that is
He's
crazy.
young too. Like he's not even like he's like an older guy benching this.
Right? Yeah, he's gonna be a redshirt freshman this year, and he'll probably Olympic redshirt too.
See, that's what I'm thinking about him and Colton Schultz, obviously. But like, you look at it, like I don't know, maybe they just take the extra year because like I don't
Yeah,
think either of them really have a shot at this. I think
yeah,
actually no, I think they both have a shot. Because Schultz looked like he was a better wrestler than Adam Keelan. He just kind of got manhandled.
right, right,
And then Kirk, like an extra year does a lot, But
for
he had
sure.
the finals first, and there's a hard path ahead of him because you can't forget Tony Cassiope, who's also a very good freestyle dude.
Right.
And like, I think the only reason they would do that is to get a year away from Gable. But if Gable takes the Olympic red shirt, which is very possible, Paris is the front runner for a title.
Yeah, I think
And
for sure.
I think both of them can beat Paris because I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure Colton Schultz pinned Mason Paris last time they wrestled.
yeah. Do what?
Colton Schultz, I think, pinned Mason Paris last time they wrestled. It was,
Oh, dang, bro.
it was a while ago.
I I remember I saw your post about where Colton Schultz stacks up. I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, man, where does he stack up?
Yeah. So I'll probably tell you right now because did you watch it or not?
Did I watch what?
Did you watch the episode or not?
No, I didn't. I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I had him coming at 7.
You had him at 7,
Yeah, because I think Gable's obviously going to be number 1
right?
until proven otherwise. Obviously, like I'm not going to make that call. Like people saying that Paris is going to be Gable, like he hasn't done it before. So
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
that match looked pretty one-sided for the score being as close as it was. And then you
Right.
obviously have right there who I think is going to go above him. Then you have Trent Hilger, Tony Cassiope, Jordan Wood, Matt Stencil, and Trent Hilger, and then basically puts him at 7.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the thing with Colton Schultz, he's super good on top. I like to see how he would do, and
I think the thing about him, like him and Ja'Cory Teamer, like they're both extremely dangerous from like any position.
yeah, for sure.
Position with him, you can be going right to your back, and having Colton Schultz on top of you is not a good thing.
Yeah. No. He rides legs, I think, or he did in high school.
He does like a single leg ride, kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
like a Turk. But I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he has other rides.
Yeah. He was punishing kids on top. I remember that.
I think the main moment with him that made me go like, "Oh shit," was like when he beat Robbie Smith to make it to the Final X.
Oh yeah, I remember that as a high schooler.
Yeah, that was the crazy part. Do you watch Greco at all, like international stuff?
I watch it. I watch it a little bit, but not
I
much.
watch like the Olympic stuff.
Yeah, I watched a little bit.
You know who Mijan Lopez is? The Cuban dude.
Uh, I don't think. Does he the dude who bombs everyone?
The large black dude was like 6'5".
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You obviously know who Alexander Karelin is, right?
Who?
Who Alexander Karelin is.
Yeah.
So I made this one's conspiracy theory, right? Colton, you might not have seen it because I remember you probably followed me a lot later than that.
Yeah.
Schultz said in an interview he was born the same day that Rulon beat Karelin.
Oh yeah, I think yeah.
I'm like, Karelin was a 3-time Olympic champ. Rulon Gardner never made an Olympic team before, makes the Olympic team, gets away to the finals and upsets him.
Right.
Jan Lopez is a 3-time Olympic champ, looking to be the first ever male wrestler to win 4 Olympic gold medals. He's
Right.
39, I think. Colton Schultz never made an Olympic team. Colton Schultz goes there and knocks him off. What's the chance?
Yeah, I think I saw that, and he was. Yeah, I think I remember you. Did you post that or something?
Yeah, I think Colton Schultz might put it on the story. That's probably where you saw it.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, whoa, that's deep.
No, I had like these weirdest thoughts, like just doing random stuff.
Yeah, dude, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy.
It's like I'd rather call a bunch of upsets and be wrong, just call one.
Yeah.
Like
exactly. If one of them lands up true, just
Yeah. I want like when it happens to bring back like this tweet from like March.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing if that does happen. Like, but like Adam Coon's probably one of my favorite heavyweights ever. So.
Right. Yeah. I think, dude, Coon's just. I think he's got the Greco spot on lock.
But like a year can do a lot. You people thought Coon would manhandle Gable again coming to that match.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Is Greco? I doubt Colton Schultz turns Adam Coon for anything, but like.
Yeah. Right.
Because like if you looked at it, he was getting like out pummeled by Colton Schultz.
Right.
And, like Adam Coon looks like twice the size of him.
Yeah. Right.
I think Robbie Smith is probably done.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think basically Adam Coon's in the Olympic trials, finals, and then Colton Schultz just has to get there. I don't think there's anybody really has to beat.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't know if any of these guys do Greco, but like I think Don Bradley might do Greco.
Oh, really?
He might. He seems like the type of guy.
Yeah.
He's obviously hunting after Nick Wisdowski and Gable. So.
Right.
The thing about him is I think Kirk might be his weakness if they do match up in the first round.
Oh yeah, that'd be a really good match. I'm trying to think about that match.
I think the one thing is I do think Kirk probably gets manhandled by Gwiz.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
The one guy who can keep up with everything.
Right. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but I think it's weird just a heavyweight. It's like because you could be one guy, get trashed by another, and the guy you beats that guy. Like
yeah, right.
Way more often than any weight class. That's why.
Yeah, there's so many different styles.
Yeah, like seasons all over the place for like a lot of things. It's weird, just everywhere.
Yeah. Right.
So if I were to say like, who's your favorite heavyweight that's not in the Big Ten? And it can't be from NC State.
Wait, hold up. You're cutting out. Wait, say that again.
Who would be your favorite heavyweight that's not from the Big Ten or NC State?
Oh, okay. My favorite heavyweight, not from the Big Ten. Dang, that's a good one. I guess you're talking about college guys?
Or international guys, anybody.
International guys. Yeah. I like Taha Agul.
Because of his leg lace?
Yeah, dude. He's a monster.
I saw him, I think he teched Wiz one year.
Yeah, he texts everyone. He's insane. Was he a 3-time world champ?
Oh, he lost last year.
Oh, dang. Okay. Who did he lose to?
Actually, from Georgia.
Oh, dang. I didn't know that.
Crazy sport.
Yeah. Dang.
I'm gonna say this. I think if Gwiz can prove himself again and beat Gable, I think he makes it to the finals. I say whoever makes it out of this makes it to the finals of the Olympics.
Yeah.
Probably falls to Taha.
For sure. I think so too. He's Gwiz is probably my favorite heavyweight to watch. He's so good.
I think the problem is like Taha just may be like one of the most talented guys in the world.
Right. Yeah, dude. He's huge, man. He's so big.
He's insanely lean too.
Yeah, for sure.
You ever see that one video where he goes like slide by the dude and just sweeps his foot?
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
It's like most people don't know it's him, so they just look at it, it's like, oh, this just random dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he's an Olympic champ for a reason, so. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But do you know who Zach Elam is?
Zach Elam. He's Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know him a little bit. I know his old. He has a younger brother named Rocky Elam.
Yeah.
He's going there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. He lost to Trent Hoger 1-0 in the blood round as a freshman.
Oh dang! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he was at 97. I didn't know he was a heavyweight.
Yeah, Zach's a heavyweight in college.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
He's training with Don Bradley every day, so I mean.
Yeah. Exactly.
So Conan Jennings.
Conan from Northwestern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Conan beating Zach Elam and then beating Trent Hoger in the Bloods. And then Zach took him to Trent.
Oh.
Yeah, he was one of the craziest matches because, like,
dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember this was like right after I started the page, so I wrote out the entire bracket just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I remember.
Dang, yeah, Conan Jennings is weird.
I think the craziest part of that tournament has to be Mason Paris losing first round and then getting pinned in the Bloods.
Yeah.
Who
did he lose to? Stahl? Was it Stahl?
So that's kind of a BS seeding thing right there.
Wait, hold up, you freezing up. Hold up. Yeah, you're good. All right, what'd you say?
Because I remember, Stoll ended up getting a wild card bid because he choked and made something bad.
Hold on. It's still freezing.
Is it really?
I can hear you. Yeah, all right, we're good.
All right, we can just go with it because mine's recording either way. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, yeah, I think Stoll ended up getting a wild card bid because he lost to the Purdue guy. Wasn't even unranked. He was unranked.
Hold on. It keeps on doing that.
Yeah, my guys, we have technical difficulties. We will get back to you as soon as possible.
All right. Yeah. All right. I think we're good now.
You can hear me?
Yeah. We're good.
All right, bet. So, yeah, he ended up getting a wild card bid because he lost an unranked dude from Purdue.
Do what?
He ended up losing to the unranked dude from Purdue and ended up getting a wild card bid to nationals.
Oh, yeah. Because I think he was hurt, wasn't he? His knee was hurt. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I'm not sure if I can say that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
It was weird. Like that was a quarterfinal match for Big Tens, which is just insane to think about.
Exactly. Yeah.
The thing is,
that is crazy.
Sam Stoll versus Anthony Cassar went down. Stoll could have beaten him in the first round.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Stahl is huge, man.
Yeah, it's like Sam Stoll was bodying Gable Stevenson most of the match. Gable was like in double overs and hit like the cleanest fireman's carry I've ever seen.
Yeah. He was kind of he's huge, man. I forgot about that.
Like it was a 5-3 match that people forget about. Like, and Sam Stoll used to be a world-class Greco dude before.
Right.
Yeah, and then he did all that stuff. So it's like he ended up losing to Tony Cassiope the rest off.
Dang.
And then Cassiope just redshirted anyways.
Yeah, redshirted. Yeah, Cassiope's good, man.
I think
I remember
qualify for an Olympic redshirt too.
Do what?
I think Cassiope might qualify for an Olympic redshirt too.
Oh, how's that?
I think he was a world medalist in cadet or junior.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Or U23. Or he might go U23. I don't know what to tell you, but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the guys that do qualify are obviously Gable, Kirk, Paris went to Junior Worlds. I don't know if Trent Hoger qualifies because he ended up losing to Mason Paris in the finals for Junior Worlds.
Right.
So Zach Elam qualifies, but he took one last year. So
Horne, do you qualify if you make a world team or if you medal?
I think you have to make one to qualify for the Olympic trials. If you medal at the senior level, you automatically get a bid to the finals. But that's
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Kyle Snyder and Jaden Cox.
Yeah. Yeah.
They took bias towards Snyder because he medaled at 97 and Cox
At that weight, right?
92. But I think Jaden's probably the number 2 pound for pound guy in the world right now after Sajalayev. So
Yeah, I think so too. That matchup, if it ends up happening, I think that would be.
it could have happened in 2016 also because they were both at 86.
Yeah, right. And what Jaden ended up getting bronze.
Cox ended up getting bronze and Sajalayev won.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the same year Snyder won too.
Yeah.
You know, like he gets no credit for like the guys he's beaten either, which is insane.
Yeah.
It's like he beat Kyle Dake, he beat David Taylor. I don't think he's ever. No, he's not wrestling Jordan Burroughs. But
No. That would be fun though.
he would.
He beat Bo Nickel last year, right?
Yeah, but I think people really hyped it up a little bit too much, thinking it was going to be closer than it actually was.
Right.
Because people are going to say Cox uses his age and everything, but Jaden Cox is 25 and Bo Nickel's 24.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like that's something a lot of people like to look by because Jaden never took a red shirt in college, and Bo did.
Right. What was Jaden, a 2-timer?
3-timer.
3-timer. Okay.
He ended up losing to Kyle Snyder in the semifinals.
Kyle Snyder, and then Snyder lost to
Gadsden.
Yeah.
There's like so many matches that could have stopped potential 4-timers, which is just crazy to think about. It's like Tony Nelson would have been a 3-timer, got stopped by Gwiazdowski.
Yeah.
Would have been a 3-timer, stopped by Kyle Snyder. Kyle Snyder would have been a 4-timer, stopped by Kyle Gadsden. You know.
Right. Did you watch? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Some people don't think about it. It's like Anthony Cassar could potentially have been a 4-timer.
Yeah.
He wrestled his first year in '97, where he beat Colin Moore. I think he does beat Mike Bell in the finals if he makes it that far.
Right.
Then he wins technically his sophomore year.
Right.
2 more years after that, so you never know what could happen there.
Exactly. Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I said, did you watch Gwiz versus Gadsden and the cage thing?
What was that on, Rockfin?
It was I think it was on Fight Pass or something. UFC put it on.
You want to send that to me? I'll watch it.
Yeah, I will. It wasn't. I mean, there wasn't much to it. I think Gwiz tagged him in like a minute or so. It was.
I mean, if you could send me that match, it was only like 2 minutes, just like screen recorders.
Yeah, for sure, I will.
Because I just dropped 150 on the flow pass. My mom.
Yeah.
Money, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I'll send it to you. Yeah, but it was just kind of Gwiz kind of controlled it. It was. I think he tagged him in like a minute.
I think it was 2:48. I saw the thing. So.
Yeah.
I think Gwiz also was like being nice to an extent. It's like after the match, you know how they had the interviews, like high caliber opponents, always fun having these wins. It's kind of hard to, because you have to be respectful at the end of the day, you know.
Right.
You can't just be like, oh, this guy sucked and I whooped him, but like,
yeah,
that's essentially what happened. But like, there's no real respectable way to go about it.
Yeah.
Like you saw the UFC, the face up was go, yeah, face up.
For who?
With Costa and the other dude.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah.
He gives the white belt and he gets whooped the second round.
Yeah, he threw him the white belt and then threw it back. Yeah, I think he knocked him out in 2 rounds.
The fact that man continues to make 185 is insane to me.
Yeah, you talking about which one, Costa or Adesanya?
Costa.
Oh yeah, I think they said Costa was cutting down from like 220 or something like that.
Insane. I know one of my high school coaches fought in the UFC.
Oh really? That's awesome.
He was like an undercard bout though, so I mean.
Yeah.
I think he fought at 205 and 245. I'm not sure what weight class those are. I've never really watched UFC. I might get into it, but.
Yeah, I during quarantine I've kind of been watching a little bit. A kid that went to our high school is named Anthony Rumble Johnson. He's like fought Cormier like 2 or 3 times for the belt. Yeah. But yeah, he went to our high school. He's a freak. He's a light heavyweight, 205, I think.
You know who Curtis Blades is?
Curtis Blades?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think he was ranked like right behind Cormier at heavyweight.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I remember one day I posted a meme and he comments on it. I was like, "Hold up, who's this guy?" Because like I've never really watched UFC before. And then people were like, "Hold up, you follow this page?" And I was like, "Oh, this guy follows me too." Verified check mark, and that's really it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Is it 160K?" So I'm like, I better follow him back real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I've texted him a couple times. I might even try to get him on for an episode, but
For sure.
I have to learn about like UFC and stuff. I can't just sound clueless.
Right. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's like during quarantine, I was like, man, I've already watched all wrestling. I can't really.
I think the most interesting thing I did today, because like, the message I sent to you,
Yeah.
I probably just wrote that down, just copy paste, sent to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Coach Schultz left me on red. So
Dang.
and said somebody else, but Dean Peterson responded.
Yeah,
He said after who's number one, he said he'll gladly do it.
for sure. That's awesome.
I don't know how it's going to be if he loses though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, if you ever saw his matches, he loves getting these close matches. Like, everybody from the state hates him. Like, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like, he'll flex right on you after you're billing him. Like, it's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
It's like 6'9". Like, everybody hates him because, like, the whole stuff that happened.
Yeah.
It's like achieving the level of not giving a shit to how he does is like just
Exactly.
It's like
It's like, who cares?
Yeah, like this music is not good, but like he keeps dropping bangers and like
Yeah.
he's making his money. Like
He's still making money. Yeah, for sure.
I remember I saw like those guys who got like these TikTok like videos like, oh, I got this Lamborghini by doing this.
Yeah.
He was reacting to Gooba, right? He was like, he said the exact same thing I did. Like achieving this level of not giving a shit is just amazing. Like the ability
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
to that extent, which is like it's insane. Like just to think about it. Like,
yeah, for sure.
He walked out in the middle of Chicago. Like the fact that this guy is still alive is just crazy.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, I was surprised he hasn't got shot yet.
Yeah, it's like he's playing with his life right there.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, he makes it work. I think the craziest part was like when he came out of prison, he had 1.8 people on Instagram Live.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like the biggest Instagram live ever.
And like he only had like 10 million followers, and then now it's like 30 million. Which is like crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Like the same way you see how like all these like wrestlers gaining like recognition throughout time. Like I think Sajulai was the first ever wrestler to hit 1 million.
Yeah.
Because you have to realize like the U.S. isn't the only country. Like that's what people try to think.
Right.
There's a lot of countries like Sajulai is like put on like pedestal above everybody.
Right.
And then you got Jordan Burroughs. I think has to be next. Then
yeah, he's probably close to a mil.
Maybe I think he's probably 700,000. There's probably I don't think many guys have that many followers. I think Gable got a bunch of his followers from TikTok, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too. He's got like 200 or 300,000 on TikTok.
Maybe, yeah, because he posted a video of him wrestling with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. He posted that video of him and Cassiopeia. He said, "I'm gonna take him down." And then
I think the one where him practicing Brock Lesnar, everybody's like, Brock would whoop this dude.
Like, yeah.
You put Brock in like when he won the national title, I doubt he still beats Gable.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think Gable was too far ahead in technique. Like,
yeah, for sure.
When you always put Gable in 2000, his technique would not be that advanced for that time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. It's like, how like when Gable shoots, like he doesn't even penetrate through shots. He's like drops a knee and you fall.
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't even really pit. Yeah, but now you say, he just kind of drops down.
The ability to time your stuff that well, it's like, but when he gets to a higher level against guys like Kirk Viet, guys who can match his foot speed, that's where he kind of has trouble.
Yeah, right. That's one of the matches I'm super excited about, him and Kirk Viet.
Yeah. It's going to – I'm thinking – I want to know your opinion on this, but I think it's going to come down to who has the better defensive ability in mat wrestling.
Yeah, I think so too. I think mat wrestling is going to be a big part of it. But I could definitely see Gable kind of opening it up with because Kirk Viet's kind of a he's kind of a steady attacker, and so like I think if He got to catch Curvely slipping and, gets to his reattacks.
Yeah.
Kind of same thing with like Mason Paris. Kind of in that same realm.
But the thing I think different about that match is like if you were to wrestle, put yourself in that position, you're wrestling Mason Paris. What's the one move you're watching out for?
The fireman, their sweep.
Exactly. Like that's his move.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything else in that?
Yeah, I can't think of it. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. And Curvely kind of has.
I think Kirk might be the one guy Gable might have to. You haven't seen Gable pull out the collar ankle pick anymore.
Right.
Like he could pull that back with Kirk. It's
Right.
not having wrestled each other. It's like they were both like good level wrestlers. Now they're both elite. Now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really on a different level. It's like I think the weight difference is probably a little bit closer now. I think Kirk's probably 240. Gable's probably like 260.
Yeah, I think Gable weighed in around 270 at the Beat the Streets.
I'm shy he was 270. He'd not like that because Hilger's 240.
I think I was watching FRL, the Flow podcast or whatever. I think they said he weighed in like 268 or like 270 or something like that.
I mean, he doesn't look that big.
Yeah, he didn't look much bigger than he did.
I think the thing people were saying that really just kind of went like completely unnoticed. Like Gable isn't a small heavyweight. Like he's pretty big. Like
yeah, Gable's huge.
It's like he has a gut though, but he's like small.
Right. Yeah. That's how he was his friend. You see like the side by side thing he had.
He's just like naturally built with a gut though. It's like it's not
Yeah.
like he's never gonna have abs. Then you have guys like Tony Nelson who are pushing like 275, 280, but their build is just so much better for the weight.
Right. Yeah.
I think if you put Nick Wisdowski in Tony Nelson's bodies, he would just elevate him up to the next level.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Who got the spot in 2016? Was that Gwiz for the Olympics?
Yeah, I think it was Quiz.
I'm sure.
It would have been.
Horne was 2012.
Yeah, it was Quiz, right?
I doubt it. Somebody I'm missing. Or was it Tony?
Was it? I think it was. I think Gwiz graduated in 16, right?
Yeah.
I think it might have been Gwiz.
No, maybe I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Because I know the only real guys that are possible. I know Don Bradley never made an Olympic team.
Right.
I don't think Gwiz did, honestly.
I was thinking it was Gwiz because.
What about Tervel Blagnev?
Oh yeah, maybe Tervel. I don't know though.
I'm not sure if he was a heavyweight though.
I think Tervel was in 12.
At 90. Yeah.
But I don't know about 16 though.
Oh no, Varner was not a heavyweight.
Yeah, he was at 97
7 also.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might be something I have to look into.
Yeah.
It might have even been Zach Ray, honestly.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because it might have been. I think Zach Ray made it in 15.
I know heavyweights, but like so many guys beating each other. It's been weird. Like
Yeah.
Gwiz loses to Tony Nelson. Tony loses to Gwiz. Gwiz loses to Snyder. Snyder loses to Adam Kuhn.
Gadsden, yeah.
Goes all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay, theoretical matchup now.
All right.
We're probably going to start wrapping this up soon. I'm not trying to hold you too long.
All good.
Yeah, so you put Jaden Cox versus put Kyle Snyder versus Gable Stevenson. Who do you think wins and by how much?
Ooh. So are we keeping the same weights?
Yeah, the exact same weight they weigh now. But take away Snyder's cut to put him at about 225.
Okay. Dang, that's a good. I think it's gonna be hard to get Snyder out of position if I'm Gable. I think it's gonna be kind of a low scoring match. I'll probably go 2-1 Snyder.
All right.
What do you think?
I had Gable attacking him in the first period.
Oh my, really?
No, I'm gonna say this is like Gable now. I'm pretty sure would definitely beat him by a good amount. I think Snyder's kind of fell off a little bit. Maybe
Yeah.
or the weight class just gotten harder.
Yeah,
Sajalive was there. Yeah, the one time Snyder did beat Sajalive, but that was on Sajalive waiting late for that weight class too. He was wrestling off.
yeah, true.
And now that Sajalive both that weight class, I don't think anybody in the world can beat him except for maybe
Right.
Knox. But we'll never really know until we actually see that match, right?
That's true. Dude, that's crazy though. I don't know. I don't see him taking him, but
Okay, you want me to explain why? Or
yeah, go ahead.
all right, so I think Snyder's not a raw athlete.
Right.
People think like, oh, he's more athletic than everybody. Yeah, because he was like 70 pounds lighter.
Right.
I think Gable, Kirk are going to be all more athletic than him. I think
Right.
Snyder versus Kirk is going to be a very low scoring match because they both wrestle together every day.
Right.
And Snyder likes to attack a lot.
Yeah, true.
Gable feeds into the re-attack game. And as far as I've seen, I think Nick Gwiazdowski may be the only guy in the country that can get in on a real attack on him.
Yeah, right. And actually finish.
And you also saw that one time where Gwiazdowski took a shot, tried to back out, and got single right away. So if Gwiazdowski, I think, would whoop Snyder too now. You know, you can't win the NCAA final against him from
right.
Like, the bigger you are, the longer it takes you to build into your body.
Right. Yeah, true.
A guy like Adam Kuhn, too. Like, he made a national final as a sophomore, got kind of whooped by Gwiz. And then as a senior, you know, he could have very well won that match, you know. You know how he took that shot, got gunslung right away. And then
right.
What do you say? You might have seen the interview after the match with Adam Kuhn.
I don't think so.
But what he said is like, maybe I should have shot there, maybe I shouldn't have, but like, I wanted to go out on my terms.
Right.
So like, I respect that, you know. Like, if I was gonna lose like that, I'd rather lose by me taking a shot and getting denied than him taking a shot and completing it.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I think Snyder versus Adam could be a great freestyle match.
Yeah, I think so too. That'd be pretty.
I think it might just be my opinion, but don't you think Snyder kind of stalled a bit?
It fell off a little bit.
Didn't he kind of stall a bit in those matches with Adam Kuhn?
Oh yeah, I think so. Especially with his. I only watched like the first one, and is that the one that kind of like where Kuhn kind of got the body lock and just got pushed him out of bounds a bunch.
And threw him to his back.
Yeah,
the one where Kuhn won.
That was right. Yeah. So, which I guess him being that much smaller, I guess that was kind of his only option, you know.
Maybe. He got on some good shots in Snyder too. It's not like he didn't.
Yeah. Right.
Like, Kuhn doesn't get any credit for his athleticism. Like, he's decently athletic.
Right.
But I just think, as far as I've seen, Snyder's not really savvy at freestyle. Like, he's a freestyle wrestler, but like he doesn't have any of these slick motions to get by guys. Like,
right.
Our offense is not all that.
Yeah, he doesn't have much turns. I don't think I've ever seen him turn anybody on top.
He turned Kevin Gadsden, but
yeah.
Gadsden and Snyder aren't exactly on the same level anymore, so
right.
He's kind of elevated himself.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. So, well, who is your? Oh, we'll go over Olympic picks then. We'll start with 57. You know, you have Spencer Lee, Dayton Fix, and Thomas Gilman.
I think Spencer Lee's gonna get that.
See, again, like I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of Spencer Lee. He's the best guy in college, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I think if you did see the Penn State event, so did you see what Thomas Gilman did to Darian Cruz?
Yeah, I did. I thought when he put it on him that last.
Yeah, like Cruz got the first takedown. Like, I was hyped too. Like, I'd love to see.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Gilman just looked like he broke as well.
Yeah, I think that'll be a very interesting matchup. I wonder if they kind of know what each other does.
Yeah, like Gilman's at Penn State now, so.
Yeah, right.
And I doubt Spencer Lee turns Thomas Gilman.
Yeah, true. I could. Spencer Lee's pretty good on top, but Gilman's definitely really good defense.
Yeah, 100%. And I think Spencer Lee is not the strongest dude, so.
Right. Yeah.
Gilman beating up on him could do a lot of damage right there, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Dayton Fix, you don't know if Spencer Lee can beat Dayton Fix either.
Like, yeah, that's true. That'll be
awesome than people think.
that's one of the matches I'm looking forward to a lot.
Guys extremely like both of them not afraid to throw.
Right.
I think Gilman to Penn State was like the hugest, like the biggest thing that actually happened. Because
I think so, dude. Because he was like the embodiment of like Iowa, like.
yeah, like he beat the soul out of this dude.
Right. Yeah.
So I would have Thomas Gilman. So yeah.
Yeah.
Now go to what team would you have to say you're a fan of before like you committed to NC State?
I was kind of fan of NC State. I was fan of, and I was probably a fan of Ohio State too.
Ohio State. All right. So we'll go to 65. Obviously Zane Rutherford,
Yeah.
Giacomo Hollis, and Jordan Oliver.
I think I got Jo in that.
Zane has the bye to the finals as far as I'm
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think so too. But I got do what?
You think Jo beats Yanni?
I think so because dude, the way he looked against McKenna in the Open finals.
That was insane. I think that may have changed my mind a little bit, but like as far as I've seen, Yanni and the Jo don't match up too well.
Right. Yeah, that's true. But I think ever since he went to UNC, he's kind of been like a different person. I think I got Jo.
All right, I can see that. I think the biggest question was 74.
Right.
Maybe Kyle Dake and Isaiah Martinez, who you can't count out.
Exactly. Yeah, he beat him once.
So
I think, man, I think I'll go Dake. I'll go Dake. Finally tops him off.
I'm gonna be honest. I want Isaiah Martinez to win.
Yeah.
But I think Burroughs makes one last run.
Yeah, I can definitely see that too.
Gold medal and then retires with the perfect career.
I can definitely see that too.
You know, most things never end up in a fairy tale ending, so.
Yeah, that's true. Him versus Dake's gonna be crazy. I'm ready to see that.
So, 86, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna have three other guys that most people really decide to look over. Bo Nickel versus David Taylor could be huge.
Yeah, for sure.
First. And Zeed's back.
Zeed, yeah.
Colin Moore, who you can't count out either.
Yeah, that's true. I think
one dump on anybody's 4 points right there.
Right, yeah. I think Zahid will beat Bo.
I do also.
I think Zahid will beat Bo, and I think it'll be Zahid and Taylor in the finals. I think Taylor wins, but I don't think I think
text anybody right now, honestly.
Yeah, I don't want to say tag, but I think he beats him pretty handily.
Yeah. I think David Taylor takes anybody except for Bo Nickel just because they've wrestled together so much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
agree with that.
I would want to see Colin Moore beat Bo Nickel so bad.
Yeah.
Like it would be like the craziest match ever.
It would be awesome.
So so 97.
I gotta go Cox.
Yeah, so with Bo dropping out, it's two guys going at it.
Yeah.
So you got Jaden Cox. Why?
I think I saw this video of them going live somewhere.
Oh, you saw the alien thing.
Yeah, he did some kind of weird thing. I was like, okay, this dude's on a different level.
I think Cox pretty much handles him.
Yeah, I think so.
I really don't think it's close. Because I think Snyder's kind of the same style as Pat Barkey to an extent.
Yeah.
Just obviously on another level, but after seeing what Jaden did to Pat Barkey and with how much ease he did it.
Yeah, it was insane.
Like these guys are not the same level anymore. So
yeah.
Obviously, you have 125 next.
I think Gwiz.
You're gonna have to say that, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, I'll respect that. I'm just be honest. I want Don Bradley to win.
Yeah.
Interesting take on things. I think a lot of guys do. I think he's a guy who has long overdue in his career.
Yeah, for sure.
If he can make a run for it, this is the year. And if not, he's probably gone.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So we've been rolling for about an hour, 25 minutes. So I think I got to get back to my room soon. So So last question. What's the most exciting thing looking forward to your junior season?
So I think I'm looking forward to who's number one the most. I mean, that's obviously that, and then Super 32 a few weeks after that. So I'm happy to have a big October. Go in pretty good with that, and then hopefully this freestyle stuff opens up, and our junior duels will open up, and Georgia have a pretty good solid team there. So looking forward to that.
All right, nice. So, yeah, so this has been episode 31 of Late Night Shots. I'll catch you guys again probably either tomorrow or the day after. And so, yeah, good luck with your junior season. We'll catch up soon.
Yes,
And
sir, for sure.
you're out.